action here. Myself, Coddle Guy, going to be joined by Gods as we close out the last two best of threes for you today. And these are going to be some awesome best of threes. Our opener right now is going to be the winner bracket final, Team OG against EHOME. Give me your early impressions about the matchup right now.
I mean, these are the two teams who, when they're winning, have had some of the most dominant wins. OG were crushing games in 15-20 minutes when they were playing. Same thing for EHOME. We saw them 2-0 stomp VG Gaming yesterday. I don't even feel like we've really got to see much of EHOME because of how convincing some of their wins have been. So, to me, the two most dominant teams right now, they're in the winner bracket final. One of them's going through the grand final, and it's going to be a great kind of matchup of aggression coming out from EHOME and OG, like how they look to deal with that aggression.
Sounds good. Sounds like we have a draft, so let's go ahead and hop into it so we can see what kind of picks are going to be in store for us right now. I know both these teams love the Earth Spirit. They both are sporting a 100% win rate with it, but for right now, it does look like EHOME are going to be having the first pick. OG don't want to have to go up against it, so they ban that out. And they also respect the Faceless Void, something we've been seeing a lot of, especially out of the Eastern teams. Maybe something OG are not quite comfortable with. I know Moon has played it a couple of times, but maybe not comfortable going up against it, so better to get rid of it there. Or they could be planning to go like Miracle Invoker, let's say. They don't have to deal with that trouble. And then for EHOME, got to get rid of the Wisp. You're going against OG after all, and the follow-up is going to be the Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah, and that's something EHOME are kind of wary of. If they don't first pick this Invoker, chances are OG are grabbing it in one of their two picks. But the other hero that's really appetizing for EHOME is the Batrider for 11. He's played a lot of it. He primarily has been playing the offlanes, although we saw him kind of try his hand at the Lone Druid yesterday. And when I say try his hand, he absolutely wrecked at it. They were winning games in 18 to 20 minutes with it, and he's going to say, let's stick with the Lone Druid. It also prevents that duo of Lone Druid and Invoker getting picked together. These two heroes together, the Alacrity on the Bear, even if it was Wex Invoker with the Bear, just giving a ton of control to help protect it, is a duo I think that's almost too scary to be giving up. So it kind of prevents that. If you go for the Bat, you give up Lone Druid Invoker, and that's trouble.
Also, you know, committing for the Bat, OG not afraid. One of those teams that's not afraid to go for the Oracle, so could pose a problem with an early counter there. The Lone Druid grab here for EHOME. They currently have 3 games with it here in the MDL final, and their record is 2-1. For OG now, again, I would imagine possibly the Invoker coming out. It's been their third most popular grab. Every time it's in the hands of this Miracle fellow right here, we seem to be in for a highlight-worthy performance. So EHOME, though, is a crafty group, and I'm sure maybe they have an answer for it, anticipating that they've thought out this draft. These very steps right here, and all the possible variables that could be coming out from it. This is a big match right now. The winner of this series moves on and is guaranteed a spot in the grand final, top 2.
Yeah, and with all the teams left in, it's still such a big challenge to even get to that grand final from the lower bracket. You're going to be versing either Evil Geniuses or LGD. It really is teams left, any of which can take the championship. Even at the start of today, before Newbie got knocked out, before VG Gaming got knocked out, any of the 6 teams it felt like could be taking the championship. So very close playing field right now. And OG go for the Chen. Looking to put together at least the makings of a pretty strong 5-man, and we've seen Chen be one of just those heroes that, despite being nerfed recently, is still just making an appearance game after game.
Oh goodness! So yeah, Chen, 2 games, 1-1 with that, and then the follow-up being the Batrider. This one becomes a bit more intriguing because, as far as I'm looking here, OG have yet to play it. Maybe they've played it 1 game, but on this top 15 list I have in front of me, yet to even show a game. So something possibly different here for Moon. It's a Batrider after all. I'm sure everybody knows what Batrider does and they're capable of playing it, but we'll see if the rust is going to be there or not. And if EHOME decide that maybe they want to snag up that Oracle, let's say, to kind of counter back against the Bat. But EHOME also a team not known to pick up the Oracle.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a first 2 pick as well. It's something you might pick in the 3rd or 4th slot, but while False Promise can counter the Batrider lasso, the hero does so much more than just the lasso, and you can kind of start the fight with the lasso, the False Promise comes out, and countless times I still see the hero go down. Batrider, he's got 4 spells, not 1. It's not always entirely about the lasso with the Batrider, so I don't think EHOME are going to kind of jump the gun and just pick up Oracle second here, although maybe they'll prove me wrong.
So the motivation, it looks like here already, I'm seeing a conflict from both sides, thinking that they could pose more of a hefty like push kind of a setup here. Witch Doctor coming out now could add to that a bit. Of course, we know Voodoo Restoration had a lot of sustain. You know, for the bear itself, hell, EHOME could end up following this up later with a CTY Jug, let's say, and then really go on all cylinders. With OG having the early commitment to Chen, and already going against now a Lone Druid and a Witch Doctor, is this a Chen who might need to already be percolated about getting aggressive early? Similar to like what we saw from Lanham, let's say, when he plays the Chen. Or can OG afford to be a bit more greedy with this, time out a mech, and see if they can peak a bit sooner?
I think more towards the former, getting aggressive. A hero like Lone Druid is very vulnerable in the laning stage, and you can bully him. Bullying the safe lane of EHOME, where the Witch Doctor plus, say, a Juggernaut or whatever safe lane carry CTY is going to be playing, that's not a vulnerable lane. But the Lone Druid in the off lane, and potentially the mid lane, depending on what EHOME pick for Old Chicken, could be opportunities for Chen to get active, and I think it's something you definitely want to be doing here. It's going to free up space for Batrider, who wants to get that good timing on Blink Dagger. If you're farming up the jungle constantly, what's Bat going to farm? How's he going to get Blink? And I think Bat's Blink is going to be more important than Chen getting a ton of levels of fast Arcane's mech in this kind of a game.
Yeah, that's the thing, because if you're looking at it from the perspective of eHome here, and you already see the 1-2 punch of Chen, what do you think is vital to them? Shutting down the Rider so he can't have his peeking window with Blink Dagger, or picking something like a bounty, let's say. Even before Bounder goes eaten into more of a just like something like the it's hacks
and got Chen Batrider, so you've got 2 years to have to take advantage of their jobs. Kind of thinking, how can we contest that? It wasn't in the first 5 minutes, but even like in the 5 minutes where Bat's doing his jungle farming to Blink, can you put your team in a position where you can stop that from happening? Can you go to me jungle? Normally that doesn't happen until a team tower is down, so do you pick up some driving like a push a fast? If you push on mid with the tier 1 top very fast, you can enter the dive, will take a Blink. It's not easy to do because Exorcism looking at 5x minutes, you can use the first Exorcism. OG will be protected if you want to, because they don't want to control their jungle. It's more pro take the okay, we farm their jungle, let's be greedy ourselves. You want to be forcing your to a position where you're pushing with as possible unless it's heroes that are really strong together.
Looks like we're going to start talking about mid laner. OG already take first Peculiar ban already, just saying we don't have to deal with that dominator in its own sense. I don't know if it alludes to anything special for OG on what they want to do in the mid lane. We know he does play in the mid lane. Obviously, him very versatile, pop it up at any moment. But what do you think? Oh, anything that could complement it back in that sense? Reserve pick here to get 2 of whole opportunity, I guess, like to say some Chen and Gyro here. Yeah, big team.
And I think D can actually do put the Gyro, because I think that's something they can as well. Because I think they can kind of adopt this style to LG if they're going to need a big carry like Morphling, Anti-Mage, Miracle, then put Nutella mid on the Gyro. I really place and just OG in the team. So I think seeing this Gyrocopter immediately means it's going to mid lane. They stick to the standard set, but I think there is a possibility it could be like, well, now isn't Invoker, it's not a great match for Gyro. You use Rocket Magic against Invoker. Homing Missile isn't really all useful either, so I see the Invoker and I'm thinking backtracking, probably say a standard Gyro.
Yeah. EHOME, don't get to see it there. It's very odd. 2, but then again, like we haven't seen much of EHOME because they seem to just be kind of putting getting the job done. But a 1-1 split for the record here of the Invoker now. And now we got to go back in. OD still out there. Lee still out there.
Both be good. Against the Lone Druids, fairly nice once you get taken up. You can still win off this hero by right him. That's kind of like the OD versus Hive, where you just killing it, then it goes out, does a ton of damage. So, like the OD, like the main at that stage for OD is just general lockdown control. All got his last like, a long cooldown done, so they'll give them that see and the lockdown your luck and shadow. They're good for the support on the Dazzle, so more kind of 5-man oriented picks with the
sustain. Enough sustain where maybe EHOME can say AA that teams are not going to going for.
Absolutely. loves playing AA King AA, so it's against Chen. I think just because the hero's getting pressed is a bit flustered,
10 seconds
but I
remaining.
think with the witch it works
Legion
fine.
Commander.
Really?
Wow,
Team
Legion.
Legion Commander.
It's a
haven't seen this big forward for here, but
so Legion, safe lane druid, in a mid Legion with a safe lane invoker. What CT play?
10
What is that
seconds
going on here? The
Yeah.
pick push over mod
5 seconds remaining.
gives you guaranteed
great
knockdown,
against
but-
the bat. You need the purge. And so
EHOME's turn to
and
ban.
Warfling.
BK, she would be able to bust through, but yeah, bam. So,
Warfling.
so
And
they're thinking maybe it's a
Legion.
jungle. It's been done in competitive.
Was
it-
10
Yeah,
seconds remaining.
Legion that group stage, you know, like, is that
I
just like
want-
I don't know pick from
5
EHOME or is that
seconds remaining.
you don't 4 group in one so you see all the
I
other
remember
games
Ben
there.
saying someone did play
Reserve time.
Jungle Legion Commander. Didn't get it with it. I want to see
10
it was
seconds
actually
remaining.
EHOME here. Fortunately, on my list here, it must have been one time because it's way at the
Team
bottom. But definitely gonna be something that OG have not experienced before, and we'll see if they do the research. So,
Templar
Le-
Assassin.
Very quickly, very important that here
EHOME's
is kind of
turn
the
to
pseudo
pick.
to back. You can put off the last, so you
Yeah.
just press the attack on your teammate. So outside of the deep push, always great. The opening odds, the lockdown duelist is like not like amazing against any material, but still an initiation tool which didn't actually have a
or if
created
they
yet.
have, KP's way to get.
And you've got dual plus Sunstrike, so there's you can go
10
around a lot,
seconds
try and
remaining.
find a dual kill, and Sunstrike a huge extra boost in the
5
damage up.
seconds
So
remaining.
fairly reliable dual kill because of that.
OG grab with her last
Reserve
TA
time. 5
side,
seconds
now
remaining.
up even better Roche. Them, with a dazzle medallion leg, any check quick road lineup right here, off to the races, ball kind of thing, and start breaking down those here ones sooner than
jungle
later.
Legion.
It is look like a jungle legion
Lamb.
here, and you know what? Based on the lineup that OG have, not much fear. Let's offensive jungle, right.
They definitely can the lanes. We've seen OG do quite a bit. The gyro copper dual lane, they're a bit of a weak lane, and just a slacks which for OG their team don't tell tough lane where he's dock farm. Often gets kind of vice big team, but Batrider, which is kind of Batrider had a lot of potential on Lone Druid, and Lone
10
Druid
seconds
level 5 is
remaining.
quite weak to the bat. He just had to try to get back and just try and get as
5
much farm as
seconds
possible with his
remaining.
bear. So that's definitely a possibility for OG. They put a lot of one matchups when you get them. So
And I remember the last time we watched a look through it, it was very nice. If I'm not mistaken, as well, he was hot out early,
Prepare for battle.
first blood, but still held back strong and found his groove. So here we go, folks. Number 1 of our winner bracket team, the Frankfurt Major Champions here of G. Aggressive, even
They-
behind.
Chen's going bot.
Yeah.
It's not just that Gyro going bot, it's Chen as well.
They know Jungle Leap's going to be there looking to invade. All right, very nice. Yeah, how many steps ahead each team is thinking about this one here? For now, the commander's still kind of around it, but limitations now. It's that it's their Jungle Leap the thing. Look to block out some of the ER defensively for it.
You do not expect that ward at all, though. That hasn't been done in an incredibly long time. I'd be
30 seconds
but you
to
have
battle.
they deward it without, and like OG make a player that reveals that the wards, but until that happens, I don't think there's any EHOME deep. Yeah, they're not nothing much.
Nope. So, no early skirmish, it looks like. And they'll have to. I'm it's going to be kind of moving around a bit. It is possible to be a pretty aggressive start right now. Usual fight potential from both sides. Down in EP is going to stings out from Old Chicken, but Miracle looking to go toe to toe. Steps right into the here. Huge damage coming out. 81st. The response speed. They're Miracle, and they just continue to throw punches. Land is going to be the take here for EHOME. So it's for OG. They're not done yet. Still on. Wants to get close enough for maybe some extra bit of damage, and they're going to get the place in touch, but it's not going to lead to anything else. But goodness, all the races. Oh, one.
Yeah. The EP level 1, amazing actually, that level 1 fight. Could you just play the rook as well? Once to get hit. So, it was a really cool kind of constant from old chicken, but love on copter was a jar. Like Rock Brush is just king.
Yeah.
And didn't go the way of Invoker, so not all lost. It won race, but the main of EHOME being an advantage over by having a bounty room.
Bland hanging around bunch right now. Looking forward to his early game position's going to wait a little bit. Look at this Bland. Chicken pulled back a bit. He's already down. Tango. Cooldown for sure Tango right now. So.
Swag's in too, so
Yeah.
looking, at least for now, you could get me next,
right?
Yeah. We just got to the EP, but he for the Sage against TA because I think Quaswick really in that match against TA.
With Coconut here, a for them in fire. They have a hard spot, but they are not afraid to man up. Hope that they the assistant stater, of course. And this is pretty damn nice for OG. It's very aggressive, and obviously the way to be right now, do you think that they're just going to hit tower until it falls as soon as possible?
Yeah, they'll hit tower, hit first, third, quest, rocket brushes there.
Bam.
Tons of pressure on EHOME, and the beauty OG have 2 heroes. They're getting more XP out of main, but they have the presence by having the creep down here. And Chen, while the creep down here is stack ancient, he's the rune, the HE regen. Already look at a triple stack or something ancients there. That's
with big rune on her face right now.
Yep.
Oh, critist.
gets started, ancient gets scanned, but if you're home, you're thinking, crap, like
That's
yeah,
what
we don't line up steal it. We can ward it and contest TA when TA goes there. The advantage, they're playing, they can take TA early, and suddenly their ability to contest steal is very, very unlikely.
okay. Early cold step onto Miracle, trying to catch him out. He doesn't have much source.
Oh, nice step.
It's a nice ankle breaker.
That I'm pretty sure saves his life. He could get one more, like 2. He had no mind to refresh.
I think this guy plays a lot of Evoker, so he might know what to ready to mount. So puts him aside. Looking at the CS. More curious about the top little bit. Moon at 5 and 2. Though is kind of getting the one-on-one, but Moon really too much to take down. And as I say that, he's mildly or get the hell out of here.
Yeah, the was actually said did not even take the consideration with it. Oh, the first link druid, that's good potential lone druid. I mean, farm advantage, and then level 5 lone druid as in the lane. I think because of it, there's no potential whatsoever.
The bounce in.
Right.
But definitely feel EHOME rush with how things are on the bottom lane. Slark 8 and OC. Gyro at the top, 9 and 6. And would you really set this right now with this early inning 7? Mid. Top the lone druid is getting a bit more, but moves really under no pressure at all. Getting great XP, and he's gonna be well away past level 6 here. But
No,
Caster Cur. Oh,
got
Caster he got the root in. They might think, oh, they got the fairy fire. Not gonna be.
he lost his bear, it looks like, but big a deal. He summons it.
I am
In here, just a poke around and avoid it. And oh, this is just see why did he get pressured here? Like
Radiant's
Narrowly
bottom
by
tower
poison
is under
touch.
attack.
steps out.
Radiant structures are
Back in the
fortified.
game, but they have to pop it. Looks like this go down for the 5-minute mark.
And this is where like the Rachel become G-tory now.
bottom tower
The Chen's
is
gonna have a better time down his boards as well. Really easy for TAs to keep the ancients because just EHOME not having so much hard to get that area of the map.
I'm really concerned for Lanham in this commander now. Like, what is he be able to do? He's going to be looking for comfort zone now. Expect duels to become near at that point. Hell, if you want to duel, you make sure you're going to be with your team. You're alone. Not nearly good enough, so. I'll have to see what plan can be for him.
Sure up. Just this bottom kind of like what can we do up to? We find another kill on the back. Release the big tag. Blue goes up and 11 minutes in. Then we're gonna get snowballed even harder.
Sort of pretty low level at the point, but the one in here and Cock is still hanging around, leading with the tornado. They're gonna cut him off on the way out. Reflections there, still gonna get the knife back. Here, but look at this, already rotation in from Flash. That's great. He doesn't need you.
The 6-minute run coming up too, so they see you that for we do just fine, and it looks like we're protecting the bottom room for him. So a lot of resources towards the mid lane, and they get it.
Bounty there at the bottom. You see the stack still, and their full moon was head towards the top. It gets cut off, and yeah, he had nothing to really be able to save himself. That move goes down.
What's happening? Slot. I'm like to a 10 plus gyro.
No call to it even. Probably got knitted apart. Isolated rocket barrage.
We're seeing more and more chances. It's no longer the test. Almost all the get pendants early on at level 2, and a lot of the chance or land being the kind of first player to do this actually it's the test of fate.
It's crisp play highly. Rocket barrage, and I'm trying to find this to go, but there's nowhere safe. He reaches up north, but there's the catch. I don't think free for him. Could take 10 very often, you know, most it's the tough, very aggressive playmaking here. This is a very aggressive playmaking champ.
Yeah, the kills and the farming's got him in a good place as far as being back game boots building towards the mech of the team. And being here is not this time has bat with 2 and not really having the lane against lone druid, but he can for that into his jump.
The smoke detector here, but he is going to be coming to if he gets dropped, and the Dazzles have options there. He was just the fray, maybe looking to play a deep board and see if he had a board on hand.
Yeah. It's nice for him to, but he really wanted to get into the jungle to get down the right now. Very important for OG to pressure up on the side of the map though. For EHOME, kill actually pretty nice just because they bet that
with OG taking residence in the jungle, if he hits those where there's those 2 transports, don't think they're safe. All quick gank, then really no real safe at all. Look at that. Portal. OG just looking to not go. It's Glenn called surprise. Olev is in his spot right now. Some fair, but he is slow completely with the touch and flies rotation in. Coming back from the grave, they're going to be able to get the mid lane, pop at the top, and quickly put it off. Looks like EHOME will be safe. For the 3. Bit nervous here. Looking pretty damn.
They're scared of the lesser that Moon needs. He's level 8, just going for the pump there. For him, farming, there's no point having your last blink. Even more so when you're going forward, you're not expected to find kill opportunities.
For Mir, straight to Deso while you have this significant kind of advantage. Should be able to do the ancient stack a bit sooner.
I think how much they value their chance. They may go for early Deso, but just the fast pressures also kind of build that real super really aggressive. It can't work the Bat Riders. You blink last, you've got the belts follow up from TA, and your kill potential is pretty good there.
Take the catch. Look at the turnaround. Per tornado, EMP, and their takedown again is my kill spree. Rid control says leave me alone. Trying to get back.
They don't mind.
It'd be all. I've defined those to find opportunities to take together some kills, and though the far is toward the favor, the guy are going to be able to still continue to build.
EHOME amped up the aggression. The classic that we saw. Yeah, this is how they play. They put down this center, but it's stack as much as can be. But more importantly, it's there to scout out and goes for it to play to contest the ancients. Getting those ancients would be huge chances at winning this game.
To what point comfortable enough they can move really contest, which level 6 would certainly.
And for OG, they're in this mindset, but just really doesn't have done it all. 40,000 worth of effort. They're actually going to go right for him.
Pop it exactly where he is. They lead him with a huge call and cut right through the trees, but the bear form, he's kind of a take me enough. Oh, beautiful.
Order.
They just want to drop on this lone.
Radiant's top
Real
tower
thing, he's
is
still
under attack.
farming incredibly well. He was 5 net worth to THR right after having getting killed by the Jar. So a second on him. I just realized that a early lone druid is be one of the few things that maybe give EHOME a really scary game that could game for them.
Look at their second tier 1 here. The assistance from Nil and Crits. Cock
Radiant's top tower
going to be
is
eating
falling.
quite a rock rush. Down over a third of life.
Dire's middle
Adam's there
tower
just
is
in
under
case to
attack.
help out. G just trying to send a message here. They're not looking to stop one bit.
And the ancient act just being left up. So he's going to farm again. I think it's part of the farm, but it's not that benefits solely from it. With his passive, it's also an item that counters the chance. From some, this is like
It's an obvious choice right there, especially with
Muscle Suck is almost like on Lodro. You just get it every game, or slightly less so with the Slack, but very slow. Like benefits so much from the attack speed spirit, you may as well get it every game.
no kills. Is he going to force himself? I've been set by TA. For now, just picking the stick. Clear that are going to put some attention towards this. He conquers the problem though. This sentry can't. So, they smoke up. Are
I passed the traps. They use all their to this the game. They well in there to do that.
they can't come here. Colt's
Radiant's
aggro
middle
with
tower
half of
is
his
under
fire
attack.
block. Nice sniper with tornado. He
Dire's
head
top
is he off. Well, he's going to be able to lap a whole minute between him and Fly. They're going to right click him, but look at EHOME, who ended up losing to OG. Catch him out in the counterfire.
Yeah, it's fast to come back up. Brett the Ancient's trying to stack it. Possibly even look to farm with Black in the TA, but instantly the Moon was in a bit of trouble. They all wrapped toward him. He called and turned that one around with the chests as well.
EHOME's response. So look at 11.
Yeah.
The pushing split right now. Or they got the two low half of his crit here to try to help out, which actually is going to be doing work on this. I don't know if just Lone's be able to
Dire's
turn
middle
the
tower is
down.
under attack.
Yes, it will. Nice chunk there. And Roche should be go down. Aegis here from Mr. Miracle, and it did look like it's going for the. I saw the hammer. Ah, this looks so alright. Ramping up the
Chen at
damage.
top the
Chen. Yeah. And have much to offer here. Creeps tried to but gets the job done. Like Courier, but gonna be coming up.
Oh, and the is if you're creep there, your creeps will die. So he's gonna build taking the right, taking the R2. So a
Dire's
pretty
bottom
big
tower is under attack.
creeps and hero is involved, so it gets close and to Radiant. I'm still in nipping sense as far as this game's concerned, but it's going to be OG. Say rebuild that Tsunami, get the TA, the TA devastator. They get like blue daggers, but I feel that they're waiting
Blink
on.
Dash should coming up relative soon.
Uh,
Was that
yeah.
And see that very often bad, but look, you can't have a give you a blink dagger out of in your pockets. Let's see, find opportunity here. Oh, there's hopefully the LD. But
They know he's up here now. He's well.
okay, gets it out. The weed comes move out. Tie him up. Nope, doesn't even. It's gonna be necessary. Just easy burns dead to get to this course with his tail, and he will bear down.
Too great. At the same time, his that he's hiding in the tree, so his bear hitting, OG are going to show themselves and look for him like behind him because they were already in that area.
Now, for EHOME here, I assume that Lanham level
Radiant's middle
might have
tower
dual
is
on,
under
but
attack.
Yeah,
can you do anything with that point?
Radiant
Vogue
structures are
CT1. The damage is not really their follow up.
This duel is close to useless at This continuing lead style, which is going to be a push now stages with Desolate. Jewel is not a spell you can expect to have any effect on a fight, or even the other pick offs.
I wonder if consider this little everything else. Take the most out of what kind of have for team.
Yeah, he's going to be needing that max nuke at level 7 for sure, and it's more about his the attack getting rid of the spell.
Old chicken is below, and Moon is the air. Waiting to go fast, so they're very patient and don't want to get quick counter. It looks like, but persistent looks like the team is making the most of their agents here. With a new death in hand, they have the tools.
Radiant's
Seer,
middle tower is under attack.
Low G opening. Oh, trap and miss for Linneman. They retreat the high ground.
2 minutes of H time, and that's minutes for EHOME not be able to commit and engage into OG.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Kind of OG is due for the higher input, or do you try to take out all the T2? Is the probably safer approach, but also the where you're not going high ground with it. You just have to deal with a spare time before you go for high push, which is very manageable. They're outbuying EHOME across the board. They've got no farm 10, having mech, having Hand of God. They easily use those hits.
Oh, CT wide. Spotted out. Moves it to do a very aggressive new camp here. Moon sets it up with a beautiful flipper, pulling out that TP. But it's Slark after all, and he's very picky. They tie him up. They put him right back. Barrage, and the Slark is put in the grave. Catch for OG. And they pull ahead now 10-6. All right, so they're going to have the time to farm up more. And as you said, take Scout tier 2. They build up to their next items. Probably will have to follow up with a after that and move forward in the high ground. That's over the storyboard for OD. EHOME now, how they kind of that's things are in their favor now.
And this is a phase where they can try and find all the while OG might be split, but they're low ones because they haven't got the best kill potential with what's Invoker, and
Again, move with flame, just nothing and get away from trouble.
move executing so well. Finding pick-off signals, like a couple of those rotations, the smoke barricade to find the druid. Now we've seen Moon finding a kill. Arrow's beat all 11 kills. 0. No tail, moving around the map. He's been perfect.
As a serious fighter pilot, I think that one. It's like the got his use now complete, so we get to see the pick up the but kind of the same from
much of a company you're quite
Dire's middle
okay.
tower is under
more of
attack.
a proud control and hopeful setup. Still the same with the duel. Do they have the damn potential to get to OG battle through the handgun? Is Prit mech has mech? He does.
there.
This is a lot of sustain that EHOME. I just don't. At the point, I don't nearly have damage.
No. And even Radiance me isn't really single to get first. They need to kill Radiance won't provide that. Mech and God helps here team up. You've Shadow Wave as well. Radiance over time gets large gated. It needs to come from a Slack, as well as even more levels on EHOME. The team that's come from a dead as well needs to arrive them where the execution is points straight when they've got item and advantage that have staying the chance dazzle.
They sweep there with smoke and hopes of catching out that load way out. Obviously, the LD is of course elsewhere. A lot of soup. Circle here. It's camping, waiting, hoping that maybe someone casually come up and look, a little bit of nuke. But then I'm going to be pretty far away here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's still there though. He's persistent. This sets this right. Yeah.
We'll just we're going to pay that range. Also to take
He's eating against damage right now, so I can take much more. He goes fair, smacks full time, says I've had enough, take his business elsewhere. Bear's moving in the Tornado. His blink
Fast
reactions
blink
do come. The kid right now, unfortunately,
he's like, it's where like you're seeing, but you're like, don't trust gameplay to get out. That's right. I should know. Like, it's gonna have skill than just get in there.
It's like shoe fly. It's like you actually made it out. Nope, it's trap the bear. Urge from land, but there's gonna be the first duel of the game, and it's a nice isolation. Tail and go forward to the damn. They're gonna go move against the lab. So, yeah, Dark Path to help it out. It's gonna go down for it. They'll make a retreat north hand side, but he's really no way to run away from the trouble. It's going down. Biggest fight break of the game so far, taking down 3. Nobody taking the
off. So that'll be the still off too. You don't have great. You can appreciate on some. Let that jump gets a great. He gets. Get a ton more damage from that miracle live dishing out damage rating space because he can't go into a with Jar instantly taken out. So some dazzle a little bit. I feel dazzle's the why win that sub take that sub without a dead dazzle they just continue to kind of
oh goodness. Their less on the
long range the attack the damage of the overwhelming odds. That nuke is going to do a lot of damage to the lens. But simply is the it's kind of that to make always you can be in the same position and then still see attack to counter the lasso. Interesting choice. Kind of compare Legion support to this is not a general this is to Oracle support.
I was thinking the same thing.
The difference one we wave and the other is more single target. The Oracles first get killed in lane. Legion did act made them have stage, but it has good team and damage output because rolling odds.
Yeah, and looking at the big pick, it does much more. Yeah, he just kind of fits the bill or what or to the table, right? So.
Filled what gaps, just not having any deep push for their lineup. Which in Oracle here, they have lost a lot more. It's a lot more.
Smoke moved from their little pro bear there, trying to siege tier 1. Might be able to get, but to be able to get there in the end. So challenge for a gold purse or not. He's just happy to come out. He's happy to draw, man.
Yeah. Could use that might.
All sort of easy spell. Anything.
Right, Miracle TA.
Wow.
And observer tree over there. So no. I'm gonna T dead. They're gonna continue this push. The at the tower. That's gonna be for another 30 seconds. And what time to respawn?
Get in there, get done. They practice for right now. Look, that's in the up, but getting up and on the tail. Forced to pop his key. Get away.
Oh, that's a I mentioned the predicts on the spirit bed. Give it extra attack speed and bridge a lot of annoying buffs, stuff like napalm stuff, which really kind of supposed to deal with. It makes the spirit bear strong. The front lines get subject more in some ways better. I really like each man plus bear. We'll see.
They got a locker added on.
I'm surprised they didn't. Okay, they've got one now for the alacrity.
Yeah.
At least as far as attack from
what's up.
down.
That's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a god. Alright. Things starting together bit by bit. Right on as he taking first net of the game so far. 11-11, and they are well ahead as XP goes. We gotta see now. Comeback potential is look double get his B here, and let's see if we're gonna do that. Get back, yeah.
Maybe they need to get a hero build. Learn the hero builds that Dota's been working on. That's what the game's changing.
Can't do that now for the LD, but oh,
it's up there.
I'll take that.
all right. Roche is still up. EHOME, D Ward, and kind of maintain proper vision here. About I mean, that's Clark now, but the background will rid the tree. This is going to turn into a very high tension area.
Boundless for the survivability over the attack speed now.
I mean, AC on top of the
Yeah.
attack speed, that would be disgusting.
More into the early game Chen building for the Vlads rather than the pick up the actors. So OG recognized they were ahead and be able to control. So before that last fight, we're able to zero rotate towers. What took that one? He's maybe thinking more out of pick up. Doing that
For OG and their damage potential now. I felt like this same thing EHOME 10 minutes ago, but okay. Flat, forced to separate, but just getting into
Dire's bottom
a
tower
serious
is under
block.
attack.
Going down. Let's see what we got before. Dazzle out of the picture. Oh, we get snipe sidestep there from Miracle. Looks like he will go in. Make it away. Alright.
tower down and no two tower bottom, just the in Roshan proximity, but
Dire's bottom
I'm
tower
already
is under
looking to
attack.
take this on the triple scout out the entire movement, but again, it's Dazzle sounds like a what's their fight support, but it's a very influential move because of the was the shallow.
It's a it's in the pass of break. Oh, actual can't get to the high ground. Briefly stunned up a up there. Puts him on a pedestal. I got Miracle just knocks him out. First casualty of the game. Don't kick in. EHOME. They want to move forward with this. They don't want bear. Gonna be caught out now. Almost snapped and looked like from the tail, and they want more blood. Though that with a tornado, new went back across the roof. It looks like right now the coconut getting fly up. Hold a couple of pits. CTY moving in, walking on the mirror, but the great on the back end. Let him do tail, but ends up losing. Meanwhile, I don't think in the mirror move is going to force it scout out. Out from Phantom here shows the significance and how important this is going to be for EHOME. So, hold back for the now. Can he get the tornado? Yes, he can. And move forward. Why catches up to him, takes him out at 11. Maybe potentially response at 4. He's running and making it back. It's good. Deadblast gonna get up and kept alive for now. Bear is on getting up assisted. And bring crit shed. At risk of going down, gets caught up from CTY. But oh, in serious trouble. It over the high ground and towards home base.
Back at the end for trying to re-engage, take another fight, but TA can fly back and just gyro this body already dead. Being lost at this stage unless TA can get instantly. They've got lasso, but doesn't OG gonna be able to get here in time. Pretty huge for EHOME. It costs 5, but to win the fight, they secure themselves a well commitment coming from Legion as well, Invoker, and this is like a Quaswex Invoker who's not really doing that super late game or like kind of carry Invoker. I back him this deal. It's more as the Lord carry role for now.
Yeah, it's just it's ridiculous. Bigger and bigger and bigger. The gap starting to build up. So why games are Miracle being top and seeing 11. Yep, pull further ahead to the C complete. This is getting a bit sketchier for OG. What options left for him is EHOME before this is starting to become the so to the game.
Yeah. And that fire on the pit, making it very hard to move. They kited and played around BKBs really well also.
They're just nowhere once he leaves home. He just doubled up right. CTY who's now dominating on the start. Look at there!
Dire's
Now,
middle tower has fallen.
The attack was the
Dire's middle
press
tower
attack on
is
the
under attack.
on the Invoker when he got so they need to make sure they save the bit.
This part is all did not save from Crit though. Said right to Cole. He's not gonna have any. He's on making it out there. Quick, take him apart. He'll buy back for him. this for EHOME. Looks they could be walking away actually with some big damn right now. Called out.
Dire's middle
Back out.
tower has fallen.
Then they just kind of move forward. Now back to 6. They could work on the melee set while CDY goes for the back here. Cricket brought and it got coming out. Not going to be enough. And that's game.
It's under attack.
EHOME to game number 1. It looked like a strong OG start. They had the lane figured out. It's like CTY land. We're going to be non-factors. Then one pick to a 3-man take to a huge. And oh my goodness.
BB Bear is just like the name of the game. You can put it up with press the attack, just fights. It really was OG in control more than anything. This was a game that played out. They had the age. They took the team